Good morning, everyone. So let's have our daily briefing for today. And let's have a quick market recap on last Friday's data. Okay, so first thing is we have the unemployment rate for Canada for the month of December. So the previous and the market forecast, same at 6%. And the release time was 9:30 p.m. last Friday. And the actual data, it was slightly better comparing on the previous one and the market forecast. The actual data was 5.9%. So it means that the unemployment rate for Canada for the month of December slightly better. So let's take a look on what happened. To be specific on the USD CAD, 1 hour after the event. So as you can see here, the price of the USD CAD moving range for about 46.5 pips started at this area all the way here. It moved 46.5 pips 1 hour following the event, and it ended a bearish trend of 1.8 pips. Now next is unemployment rate for US for the month of December. So the previous data was 4.2%, and the market forecast at 4.1%. So same thing, the release time last Friday was 9:30 p.m. And for the actual data, it was 3.9%, so lower than the market forecast in the previous one. So it means it's a good data for the employment rate for US. And followed by the NFP data or the non-farm payrolls for the month of December for US as well. So the previous data was 249 and the market forecast at 400K. And the actual data was 199K. So lower than the market forecast and the previous data. So let's take a look on what happened on some notable currencies after the NFP data, 1 hour after the event. So first things, we have the British pound against the dollar on the 5 minutes time frame. So the pound US dollar moved in a range for about 34.6 pips after the NFP data, and it ended with a bullish trend of 9.8 pips after the release, followed by the Euro USD after the 1 hour after the event. So the Euro dollar move for about 31 pips. So for the British pound was 34.6 pips, and for the Euro dollar was around 31.3 pips. But the Euro dollar, it ended a bullish trend of 23 pips for this price. So definitely both currencies benefited from this data since the NFP was lower than the market expectations. And for the European session or today's economic data, as usual, Monday and Tuesday, there's nothing much. But for today, we have to focus on the unemployment rate for Eurozone for the month of November, later at 6 p.m. So the previous data was 7.3%, and the market forecast at 7.2%. So let's see what will happen later for this data, and it will create an impact on the euro dollar, to be specific. So as I've said, Monday and Tuesday, there's nothing much, but for this week, we have to focus on some notable data. On Wednesday, we have the API, weekly crude stock exchange, and we also have the inflation rate data for US for the month of December. And on Thursday, we have the weekly initial jobless claims and the PPI data for US as well for the month of December. And on Friday, we have the trade balance for Eurozone We have retail sales for US for a month of December, and we also have the Michigan consumer sentiment for a month of January as well. So we have to focus on those data for this week. All right. Thank you everyone for joining our daily briefing today. Stay safe and have a great day.